Every play, the quarterback has the ball. Like,
wait, who has the ball beforehand? Who's snapping the ball, by the way?
The center. But they're not like throwing the ball. They're not reading defenses.
They are reading the defense.
I feel like a quarterback's mistakes are more detrimental than a O-line's mistakes.
No, but if you don't have a good O-line, you won't have a good football team. A good offense in general.
Just the same way that if you don't have a good quarterback, you won't have a good football team.
But however, if you have an amazing running back and a bad quarterback, but an amazing offensive line, you have a chance.
You can't. But then they're just gonna load the box.
Is y'all's ice cream machine like always broken or no? Is that not a thing?
Yeah, I think that's a universal McDonald's thing.
No, okay.
Yeah. I think that's a universal.
I just wanted to see if we're getting discriminated against over here.
Daniel, can you just quickly, but most carefully and safely, just speed up, go to the end of the road and get on the right of the road? I'm like, why? and he's like, Daniel, just so you know, we on the wrong side of the road. I'm like, no!
On campus? Ooh, these little blonde, little white girls, bro, be pissing me off.
Hold on, bro.
They be pissing me off. No, look to my left, look to my right. Start walking out. I just see her zoom. I'm like, you could have just killed me. Like,
across the middle, touchdown, Nic Anderson. 28 yards, and the Sooners offense just looks unstoppable.
as promised, we did drop some new merch. You know, we got some new shirt designs, some new hat designs as well. But before I talk about that, let's talk about this college football team.
If you love, then you should get this shirt because you know that I play and I also love. So you should really check out this shirt. But in all seriousness, we also have some new Red Dirt merch. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and click the link below. You know, follow that link and it'll take you to our store. You can find our merch there. And if you want to, we have a promo code, RedDirt15, 15% off at checkout if you use that code.
It really helps our pod, and not only the pod, it helps out NIL causes as well. Like he said, RedDirt15 to get 15% off. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Red Dirt Rambles. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we got a very special guest, Daniel Akinkunmi.
There you go.
There we go. Yes. Had to practice it a little bit before. But as we do all of our guests, give us an intro, where you're from, you know, what got you into football, and anything you'd like to tell the fans out there.
Okay, Daniel Akinkunmi from NFL Academy, all the way from across the pond, as like Coach Venables likes to call it, from England. Really started, wanted to play basketball, had to realize I was not going to make it. Decided to join the NFL Academy. So I made my journey through football. NFL took us to a couple camps in the US, started getting a bunch of offers, started falling in love with the sport, started becoming obsessed with sport, and just did my thing. Came to my decision, came to the University of Oklahoma, Beamer Senior baby.
Sooner, baby.
Beamer Senior baby. Everyone loves the way I say Beamer Senior, but
Beamer.
I feel like I'm just loving it here. It's amazing. Can't wait to get started.
For sure.
So what? Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, what is the NFL Academy? Like, how does that? Did they reach out to you or?
Okay, so the NFL Academy, the best way to explain it is, we finish all our high school educational core at 16.
Okay.
And then afterwards, what you guys do for your first 2 years of college, we do that for the next 2 to 3 years when we're 16. So like 16 to 18 to 19 to 20. So we basically have a 1 to 4 year window to learn how to play football. Whilst we do the same education you guys are doing at the college level.
Okay, so you already have college credits.
No, but it doesn't classify as college credits because it's international education.
But you're basically learning in the same stuff.
Yeah, so it's basically the same structure as this. We have a couple classes we have a couple classes a couple times a week. Then we have football every single day. Like sometimes there's been weeks at NFL Academy we train 7 times a week.
Dang.
Like we're all just big athletes. Like if you look across our whole roster, it's literally just Division I size and athleticism, but we just don't know football. So
does most of the people that go through NFL Academy get D1 offers and go to?
Of right now, it's getting bigger as more guys come out like myself and many other people who are out here right now. But I feel like the biggest issue is exposure, because obviously coaches are looking at it like, okay, we see all these kids from internationally playing football first of all, they have the question of what competition they're playing. Second of all, they have the question of they're not going to get up against US competition. So they're like, they ain't going up against US competition all the time. So how good actually are they when they're watching our film? And another one, they just don't get to see us in person a lot. Like I remember in my recruiting, it was so hard because there was so many schools who wanted me offer me way earlier, but because I was so far away, they'll be like, "Oh, come to our game, come for a unofficial visit or something," and then I can't come. And there'll be multiple schools have told me if I literally just came for that unofficial, if I literally just came for that game, they would have offered me on the spot. They just want to see me in person to confirm everything.
That makes sense. Nah, for real. I feel like that's what a lot of coaches and players ran into during COVID. Yeah, because a lot of them couldn't, leave the house, so they were kind of just shooting in the dark with their offers. But
bro, I had to coaches were asking me for send a video of my wingspan and the size of my hands, put a ruler next to my hand.
They'd be like, send a video of you running some drills to say that they didn't have any camps going on or anything like that. But no, that's crazy. You say you went to some US camps and that's where you got a lot of offers?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
So my first ever US camp to say was the UA Under Armour game. Mm-hmm. No, not Under Armour game. UA Next camp.
Yeah.
That was just by the NFL. It was done by Free Step. He basically just collects all the data from high school kids and just send them across to colleges. So I got a vibe from that because we did a combine at the academy. Then the next one would have been my sophomore year. This is the one where I got on a bigger stage. We did a Texas circuit. So when TCU, SMU, and Houston mega camp. We went to the big 3 mega camps in Texas. So did pretty well at Houston. Was my first one. No one really knew who I was.
How'd you like Houston?
It's hot. It's hot and it's the ghetto.
You said it's hot and it's the ghetto? No way, bro. I'll agree with the hot part, but I don't know about the ghetto. Where were you, bro? Oh, they're in Third Ward. That's why I said it was the ghetto.
Yeah.
Houston.
I'm not gonna lie, you were in the worst part of Houston.
Wicked.
I remember we literally couldn't bring our bags to when we went to the camp because of how dangerous it is. Because of how
that's crazy.
How much the cars get robbed. So we had to leave all our stuff, and all we literally had were cleats and water bowls.
Dang.
That would be such a turn off from a recruit standpoint. Yeah, don't bring your bags or anything. Right?
Hey, is the environment safe for my kid?
Yeah,
that's kind of how it is for USC too. They were literally smack dab in just the hood.
I'm not gonna lie, everyone was bashing Deshaun for saying USC was by Compton, bro. Everyone was like, "You're so stupid." No, it's not. I was like, we don't live there, so
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. All I remember on my visit was the coaches telling me yeah, I want to go outside of campus. Okay,
that's crazy to say.
Yes, sir.
Then from there we go to SMU. SMU is where I went off. I remember I made it to the final 5, final group of the whole entire camp, and I go up against this 5-star recruit who has every single offer in the nation, and I'm this random ass kid from the UK who's only been playing football at the time for probably 6 months.
Dang.
Yeah, so at the time I did my first proper summer camp, I've only played football 6 months.
So you really just started learning football?
Oh yeah, I've literally only been playing for 2 years. I've probably not even played over 10 games.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask how do y'all play organized 11 on 11?
So
or y'all play each other?
So we're independent. So
you travel a lot.
So we travel a lot. So we play junior GFL teams, GFL teams probably under a certain age, probably 22, 23. Then we play some XFL teams.
What?
Oh, y'all play XFL teams?
No, whoa. CFL junior teams and CFL teams.
I was about to say XFL. They threw y'all into the fire. They got 16-year-olds playing 23 and up-year-olds.
And then now we're starting to get high school games. Since we're starting to get so good, we've already dominated Europe. It's time to see what we can do against you guys, the land of the sport. Yeah. So, we played IMG, we played Brent Venables, and we played Erasmus Hall.
How did y'all do against them?
Brent Venables was our first game of the season. We basically had fall camp in August to prepare for that game since it was so early. So we were doing 5 a.m.s all the way to like 7 p.m.s for the whole month of August. It was crazy. The first game we lost, that first US game we lost, we were not ready.
Expected.
I feel like we wasn't ready. We didn't want it enough. We thought we were just going to blow them out because all of them were so small. Yeah, but we learned real quick. You guys know football very well.
Yeah, that technique.
So from there, our schedule changed from training 3 times a week to training 5 times a week, and that's where we saw a massive shift in our game for everyone.
Yeah.
So then from there, when we played IMG, we won IMG. Let's go. IMG varsity, just to make sure, because I know when I people in the comments, they didn't play the national team. Okay. We played their B team, but it was good competition. We played their varsity team last year. We lost. Now to come again, we beat them. Pretty happy with that. Now the next thing is to play the national team, and then we played Erasmus Hall, and we smoked Erasmus Hall.
Really?
Where are they based out of?
New York. We got told Erasmus Hall was like the ex-state champs of New York. They're the biggest, the baddest in New York, and they came over and we just slapped them across the face. They didn't score a single point.
That's crazy.
That is.
Imagine just playing football your whole life and then you play against some
guys who just learned.
Some guys who only be playing for probably a year to 3 years.
Yeah.
So
more.
What would you say the hardest part of learning the game of football was for you?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Red Dirt Familia, what's going down? It's Kaden here. Just want to hop in here real quick before we get back to the video and let y'all know about our new sponsor, the 29th Street Tag Agency. I personally hate going to DMVs, whether it's the crying babies, the long lines, or just the overall bad customer support. With the 29th Street Tag Agency, you don't have to worry about any of that. They have great customer service, short lines, and to top it off, they're right across from an insurance agency, so it's really an all-in-stop shop for all your automobile needs. So like I said, go check them out, the 29th Street Tag Agency, and let's get back to the video.
Even because you're obviously still learning, because we're all still learning. That's what's the crazy part. I've been playing football for, almost 10 years, and I'm still learning stuff to this day.
I've been playing football for 15 years.
That's crazy.
But yeah, what would you say is the hardest part about learning?
I feel like the hardest part at the beginning, obviously I play offensive line, and that's such a technical position. It would probably be the movement patterns. I remember at the beginning I struggled so much. I used to be a big athlete. So I literally just used to lunge and throw my body around. And obviously there'll be sometimes I just get thrown around and I miss. Or I'm trying to do something and I go flying forward and I miss. So at the beginning I was like, what's going on? I'm moving around, I'm throwing my hands, why is it not working? And I remember I was getting so frustrated at myself because obviously I'm new at the sport and I'm trying to be as good as my competition was to US guys and come over here and earn myself a scholarship.
Yeah.
So I'm there why is this not working? Why is this not working? And I remember I had to slow myself down and had a conversation with my coaches. And they were it takes time. You're learning something completely new, especially with offensive line. It was such a technical position.
Yeah.
You have to start from the beginning. I can't rush it. I was there. I think the main issue was I was trying to rush it instead of taking my time and trying to aim for perfection in the smallest details.
Yeah. You were just trying to get everything right.
Yeah.
I feel you.
The playbook stuff was not that hard because I have a semi-photographic memory. My memory is very good. So yeah, so when it comes to playbook, I'm good. But when it comes to the movement patterns and the speed of the game, that's where I struggled. Even that. I know this year that's gonna be my main struggle, the speed of the game.
I feel like that's what a lot of freshmen deal with. I see it a lot because they try to, like you said, they try to be too perfect in some scenarios, and they forget that they still have to play hard. Because
you start thinking too much.
Yeah, especially in the receiver position. Sometimes you get caught up in the route or what you're supposed to read, and you'll forget that you're supposed to run this route full speed. And you look back at the film, you think you were running fast, and then you look at the film and you're jogging out there, you feel so embarrassed. But
yeah, it really is like that for, I would say, low key all positions. Tight end, I'm going to take this to the grave, but I think tight end is the second hardest position on offense to play, bro. Because we have to know all the routes, we have to know pass protection, run blocking, all the technicalities of run and pass.
Okay.
And then we have to know where the running back's going, where the linemen are going, where the receivers are.
Yeah, intellectually, I think tight end is
second hardest. I'll give you guys third hardest for the offense.
Offensive line is not. If you're gonna say,
I'm going offensive line first. QB second.
QB is hard. Bro.
Tight end third.
QB is
receivers, running backs. They just run around. They just give.
I think
give
his
routes.
position, outside receiver, is the easiest on offense.
Oh yeah, by far. You just run.
Sure. But
he's just a speedy guy. He just runs.
I'm not gonna lie. Quarterback is harder than
yeah.
All right, hold on.
You said O-line is harder than quarterback?
Yes.
No, it's not.
There is more to receiver than just running, bro. Okay? I don't want to hear shit because I know. Let me calm down. For sure, I feel like receiver is one of the more. It's easier to pick up on, but it's harder to master.
Okay.
It's like skiing versus snowboarding. Like when you're skiing, like it's easy to pick up, but like it's hard to master. You feel me? But snowboarding is like it's hard all around. But like I've heard from people that skiing, like everyone can ski like within the first day, but nobody can like ski good. Like you feel me within the time.
But receivers too easier. Sorry. Damn.
I don't think O-line is harder than quarterback. Tell me why you think O-line is harder than quarterback.
So we have to start with technique. First of all, technique is the most hardest thing. Like our technique is so detailed. This is why This is why Coach
we
B,
have the same exact technique.
This is why Coach B is such an amazing coach because he focuses on the smallest things. Right. I'm talking about foot placement, hand placement, where your body is, where your balance is, like how explosive you are. Like imagine you're going up against someone who's in the better stance than you, who's probably way less heavier than you, who's probably way more athletic than you. You have them running full speed at you whilst you're in a static stance. You have to get out whilst moving backwards, whilst they're running at you at full pace and trying to win the leverage battle. Think about that. Then you have pass protection. Then you have run blocking. You have to think about where the running back is. You have to think about where the QB is. All the QB is doing is making his reads, right? Making his reads, trying not to get hit.
Okay, he has to make his reads. He also has to set up y'all's protection. He has to.
Okay, he said all protection.
Let me say this. QB is harder intellectually.
No.
Yes,
I'll give the O-line being the hardest physically on the field. Because I agree with you. It's how I look at it is like on defense, corner is one of the hardest positions.
Physically.
Physically.
Yes.
But listen. And the receiver is not as difficult. Just like O-line, I feel like receiver and corner is like O-line and D-line. The receiver being the D-line in this situation. So I feel like O-line physically is definitely harder. Just like corner like is physically
more
harder.
physically challenging.
I get that. This is why I say the two hardest positions in football is corner first, then offensive lineman, because they're basically the same thing.
Yeah,
you are reacting to someone in a static stance,
but also
whilst moving backwards, whilst you have to be technically sound, whilst you have to do your assignment and do your job.
Mentally, it's probably the middle linebacker.
Listen. On defense, middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. Like they get everyone
intellectually. They have to know everyone's job.
All because you're the quarterback don't mean you have the toughest job in the field. Like, let's be real.
Intellectually. And
they have to be so like pinpoint accurate. Yeah. Like they can't mess up.
We can't think about us, right?
Y'all can't mess up as much.
We will have to be a group, right? If one of us messes up, we all mess up. If one of us give up a sack, that's all of us basically giving up a sack. Like our position is so hard. Like a QB is on a QB. Like if you find a great QB, he's a great QB. If you find a great offensive lineman or great offensive line group, every single person on the offensive line has to be good.
I don't know.
We can't celebrate.
Listen,
we don't get as much clout as everyone.
Quarterback, the ball is in the quarterback's hands every snap. Every play, the quarterback has the ball. Like,
wait, who has the ball beforehand? Who's snapping the ball, by the way?
The center. Yeah. But they're not like throwing the ball. They're not reading defenses.
They are reading the defense.
I feel like a quarterback's mistakes are more detrimental than a O-line's mistakes.
No, but if you don't have a good O-line, you won't have a good football team. A good offense in general.
Just the same way that if you don't have a good quarterback, you won't have a good football team.
But however, if you have an amazing running back and a bad quarterback, but an amazing offensive line, you have a chance.
You can't, but then they're just gonna load the box.
They load the box. A basic QB should be easily be able to make a simple throw to the flat.
Just okay. So if I had a basic O-line and incredible skill positions, do you think that we would be able to win?
No, because you need time to.
Even with a basic O-line?
you need time to throw the ball.
Not a bad O-line, just a basic O-line. Just like we don't have a bad QB, just a basic QB.
No, but you have to remember a basic offensive line can create mistakes at the wrong moments. Think about it. It could be third and one.
A QB could create mistakes at the bad moments.
I think of it like,
but it's so hard. Like,
I think of it like, listen,
they wait a second too late, throw the ball, pick other way. Like,
I think about it like O-line messes up on a run, say a run play, 2 yard loss. Quarterback messes up on a pass play, interception, possibly points on the board for the other team. Like, okay, you could say O-line gives up a sack. The quarterback could possibly fumble, but at the end of the day, it's still on the quarterback. Like, he's the one who fumbled the ball. Like,
no, but this thing that's the political answer. The real answer, when you go back in the locker room, guess who's gonna get a shout on that? The real shout is gonna be at the offensive line.
Tight end, hard position. Because listen, you talking about all the technicalities.
We haven't talked about tight ends. Get tight ends out of it.
All the technicalities of the O-line, half man aside, inside number aiming point, rip the backhand on inside zone, all this. We have to know all y'all's responsibilities. We have to know where all of y'all are going, how all of y'all are blocking your blocks, and then we have to fit off of that. And then that's just run game. Pass game, we have to do the same stuff y'all have to do. We have to pass set. We have to not lose inside. We have to make sure everything's technically sound on that. And then we have to know all the routes. Okay, not all the routes. Our routes, the slot routes. I challenge myself to know all the routes. We have to know where the back's protecting, where the back's going, like where the back's protecting on a pass play, where the back's going on a run play. We have to know where the quarterback's reading, like first read, second read, third read, last read. So we know, yes.
Dang.
Like, I'm telling you, bro, tight end is.
I just learned.
My mind be going, bro. My mind be racing.
I just know the routes.
That's why I want to see it was so easy.
But nah, I mean, there's stuff that goes off of it. I mean, it doesn't come close to what y'all know, but still, I need to know my routes, my teammates' routes, coverages.
Like when y'all be A, B, C, like single dudes. So we have to know all of y'all's stuff, bro. Like,
you know some of your stuff as well.
Not all of it though.
Yeah, not all of it, but simple pass protection.
I still think tight end is. I think tight end is.
Where's
Finley always says tight end is the second quarterback on the field, bro.
We're just gonna talk in circles.
Yeah.
So let's change the subject. I don't know. I don't know what subject I was gonna change. So I was going to get out of that conversation.
Okay. Mr. Daniel, you have a YouTube channel, correct?
Yes.
What started your passion for YouTube or your kind of vision for your YouTube channel?
What really started was, if you really think about it, I'm unique and different compared to everyone else. A lot of people haven't come from my situation. We're getting more and more and more and more guys doing it. But there hasn't been a lot of guys who've come here, been recruited, like before even other US kids, come to a big-ass program like Oklahoma. We have a guy at Tennessee. We have like guys at Temple, Colorado, like some of those big-ass programs. So I felt like my story is different. Those guys are everyone's different, right? Some guys like to be very quiet. Some guys like to do their stuff on the field. Some guys can do both. Some guys don't matter. For me, I feel like it didn't matter. I thought, let me just give the people the insight of what it's like to be an international recruit, coming to America, and just my life in general. Like, I feel like it's a very nice way to connect with the fans, connect with people, and also to help the further generations ahead who want to do the same thing as me. Like, I have so many kids who are looking up to me, like in Africa, in New Zealand, in the UK, in so many different places and outside of the US who are trying to do the same thing. Why don't I give them a platform or like some type of way to see what I'm experiencing and hopefully for them to probably be better than me?
Yeah, kind of like paving the way for them.
That's my challenge to everyone else out there, to all the kids out there. Be better than me.
Yeah.
Even though I'm going to work my ass off to try and be better than whoever's going to come up in front of me, I want someone to try and be me. Iron sharpen iron, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's hard. That's dope. For sure.
Is there anyone in the NFL that's like from the UK that's like known?
From the UK or from the NFL Academy?
You could say both. I mean,
from the Academy, that's our next biggest step.
For
the Academy's only been open for 4 years.
Oh yeah, that's relatively new.
So you count 4 years, you still have to send someone over to university. So realistically, like I think the guy we have, who's probably the oldest, will be Seidu who's at Mississippi State, who has 2 more seasons and is probably after this season eligible for the draft. So that's the next biggest step. But in the NFL, we have Efe Obada. He's from the UK. Who else has ties? We have Crawford, who's a linebacker, who's retired now. He had ties to the UK. We have O-lineman at the Raiders, who plays right tackle. Jeremy.
So there's a lot.
There is a decent amount, but I feel like it's getting more and more. But however, if we move out of the UK and we talk about African descent, there are a lot of people. My heritage is Nigerian. So there are a lot of NFL players who are in the NFL right now who's from Nigeria or from Africa in general. That's why I'm wearing this, rocking IPP. Those guys on the player pathway program about to do their thing on the combine for the pro days and stuff.
Yeah. So you said it's an international
player pathway.
Player pathway.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what he was saying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It's an international player pathway.
The way you pronounce pathway, bro. That had me.
It's basically the same thing for the academy, but for guys who are over the age of high school or college.
Oh, okay. For sure. But it's no secret you're from the UK.
Yeah.
And I feel like, has it gotten annoying, all the questions that you've been receiving since you got here? Because it's every day at this point.
It is every day.
Bro.
What up, bruv? It is every day. But at this point, I'm kind of getting used to it.
You embraced it a little bit.
But I feel like the points where I somewhat get mad or annoyed is if it's a very dumb question. If it's a very dumb question.
Give us an example of a dumb question you've been asked since you've been here.
Okay, so the worst one I've ever had, what absolutely made me laugh, I didn't even answer the question. I just said, use Google. The person was like, oh, have you ever gone to visit France? Was a couple hours away. I was like, you do know we're separated by sea. You do know the UK is an island. We're not connected to France. And the person goes, oh, I thought Paris was the capital of the UK. I was like, no. I was like, no. The France has nothing to do with the UK. It's in Europe, but
I'm not gonna lie.
I sat there, I didn't even answer the question, I just laughed.
I'm not gonna lie, that's insane.
There was someone in my high school who tried convincing me that Paris was the capital of Vermont, bro. I said, what?
Vermont?
Yes, bro. And they were like dead serious.
By the way,
bro.
Vermont, like, who even lives in Vermont?
Yeah, Vermont's not even a real state if we really want to get.
Bro, Vermont's like one of those states that you don't hear about for like years.
It's like a filler state.
Like you never meet anybody in your life but it's like, Vermont. Yeah, I'm from Vermont. Like if you're born in Vermont, you stay in Vermont. Like there's no leaving that.
And then another one is this. Oh my God, why is your English different to ours? That's another one. That's probably like the second one. We all speak English here. I just have a different accent.
You know what I want to argue? Why do y'all call gas petrol?
Because that's what it is. Petrol, diesel. Why am I going to call it gas?
Save time.
Hey, man, I'm going to the gas station real quick. No, I'm going to get petrol or diesel.
Like, so you know how much energy that wastes?
Station?
Yeah.
You know how much like energy that wastes? Like petrol, like just gas.
Yes, in the UK, we're very formal. We say our words. Maybe there's a little slang here and there, but
it's what it is. It's gasoline. Like you put gasoline in your car. It's
okay,
gas.
you want to hear a funny story? So when me and my mom came here and we visited UNC and Georgia, obviously my mom was driving, right?
Yeah.
And we go to the gas station.
It's like, why are you adding that syllable, bro? Like you have to have that syllable.
We're going to the gas station, right? And then my mom was looking at a thing and it says Eco, Premium, Premium Plus. Yeah. We're looking at each other and we're like, what is this? So me and my mom goes around, we split up into two. My mom goes to one side of the gas station and goes and asks people, what gas am I supposed to put in? I go inside to the person behind the counter and asks, which one am I supposed to put into this car? And we don't know because obviously they don't know the model of the car, and then we're all confused. So my mom has to go out and get the manual of the car inside and go and give it to someone. Go and give it to this guy behind the counter and said, "Oh, okay, it says right here it needs to be anything over premium." And we looked towards like, what is premium? We know it as petrol and diesel. That's simple.
So you only have like 2 categories?
Yes.
Wait, what? Are we just like making it too complicated?
Yes. Like it's
so you have like diesel
petrol,
cars and
diesel.
the rest like you have diesel cars and the rest just take petrol.
Yes, or you have hybrids or electronic, what's like electricity. And
Are we doing too much, bro?
I think
what is premium?
they're trying to get
Please
some
explain
extra
what's
money
premium.
off of.
There is like 4 separate like.
Yeah, for us in the UK, it's
I'm
probably
not gonna lie.
2-3 maximum.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure my car needs like premium or something, but
I'll be putting the cheapest one.
Yeah, I'll be putting the cheapest one. It's been
know.
running fine for 4 years, so we're straight.
See, I remember asking this. I was like, "What's the difference?" They were like, "Oh, if you put this type of gas in your car, it'll ruin your car." I'm like, "So what is it? Is it petrol or diesel?"
I'm not gonna lie. That's fake. Cause ain't no way back. Cause I've been putting at first I was like, oh, my car needs premium, like I need it. And then I didn't have enough money for Chick-fil-A, and then we had problems. Cause I need to eat, bro. And then I went to my mom. I was like, Mom, I need some more like money for gas. She's like, it's taking you so much. Like, what do you put in there? I'm like, premium. And she was like, no, put the cheapest one in there. I was like, it's not gonna mess up my car. She said, no. So ever since
But
then,
I think it varies like per car though. I think some cars strictly take like a certain.
okay, I can see if it was like a supercar or something, but like my sedan, like it's not gonna mess up. And I even took it to the shop, and they looked at my engine and stuff. They're like, looks great. Like, all right, bro. Y'all been lying.
So is it now? The biggest question:
What's up?
Is premium petrol or diesel?
I don't know. What is petrol?
Premium is gas.
What is petrol?
Petrol,
I'm still confused.
diesel.
I know what diesel is. But I don't know.
Look. All of the Eco Plus Premium, that's all the same thing, just different like varieties. Same thing, different, tomato.
College football tees, college basketball tees, whatever you need, Mercury has you covered with the best merch out there. We're talking about high quality clothing, inexpensive, and the best part is I have a 15% discount for everybody who goes and gets some right now. Use the code below, hit the link in the description, and go get your merch now. Use the code to get 15% off. What are you waiting on? Go do it.
What was the first? You remember like the first food you had? When you
Yes,
came
I
in?
remember. I remember so vividly.
What was it?
So we're coming in late, right? This is the first time we landed into Washington, right? And we're coming in, and obviously everything's closed. It's late at night. We're getting at a hotel, so we end up just going around, walking in Washington D.C. at like I think it was like probably 10 p.m. your time, and we go to a gas station. And this is our first time going to 7-Eleven. So we go to 7-Eleven and we get hot dogs, we get
some glizzies. You got some glizzy. His first food was glizzy.
we get slushies.
Probably did not sound
we
great.
get like some sweets because obviously this is our first. For the majority of us, this is our first time ever been to America.
Mm-hmm.
So all of us are happy. We're like, let's see what all the stereotypes are real or not. So we go and buy chicken sandwiches as well, a bunch of other stuff as well.
From where? 7-Eleven?
From 7-Eleven.
They have chicken sandwiches at 7-Eleven?
So we're there, right? Mm-hmm. We make a video about the slush puppies or slushies because it's such a big thing. Like you know the slushies.
Oh, like ices?
You guys call them ices?
What is a slush puppy?
Okay, well technically, okay.
Yeah,
what is a slush puppy?
Slush puppy is a brand in the UK. Was for slush.
Oh,
Like,
okay. An icy is a brand for a slushie
Okay,
in the
yeah.
US. That's just what we get.
Okay, but yeah.
It's the one with the little panda on the.
Oh,
I thought it was
yeah,
the red and blue one.
yeah.
Huh?
Is it not a
Yeah, polar bear.
Oh, I
polar
thought
bear.
it was tweaking.
I meant polar bear. A panda. Imagine.
I thought that's panda.
Nah, it was definitely a polar bear.
But yeah, so we try it. Mind you, this is my first time ever having anything sweet in the US. I take a sip. Oh my God, I remember I took a sip. I didn't spit out because it was so sugary. Like no joke, my taste buds were on fire. Like it was so sugary, it tasted sour. That's how bad it was.
Was it a sour drink?
No, it was sweet.
Bro, he said that like our like proportion sizes here are way bigger than like the UK's.
Really?
I was like, that's
massive.
probably why everyone like our average is like size human is bigger than like all other countries.
Oh yeah, no, aren't we morbidly obese as a nation? Yeah, that's probably why.
I remember after that meal, I kid you not, I was on the toilet for like 2 hours. I kid you not, my body could not handle it. Because in the UK, our food is so healthy, so my body's used to that type of food. So when I came over here and I started eating your food, my body was going crazy. I was on that toilet for like 2 hours, just there trying to just let it all out.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I didn't even think about that.
Nah,
bro.
for real. I kind of want to like try UK snacks now.
No, but this is the thing. If you try UK snacks, you think it's disgusting because
Because it has no like sugar.
barely has any sugar in it. Like, so a fun fact is we have so much laws about food. One of the biggest ones is the reason we can't have as much sugar in our food as you guys is because there's something called sugar tax.
You told me about
Yes.
that. We were in the facility one
sugar
time.
tax.
So there's something called
it's
sugar tax.
crazy.
So basically, it's where you have a certain amount of sugar in each product, right? If it's over a certain amount, the company has to pay the UK or the UK government for having that amount of sugar in there.
Bro, what?
So to avoid the company losing profit, they just put less sugar in it.
That's so crazy.
So like your replicas of Gatorade doesn't taste the same at all. Like Gatorade in the UK tastes like water.
That's disgusting.
Gatorade over here is like hella sweet.
I hate watered down Gatorade too.
So when you go back,
I need my Gatorade strong.
when you go back home, you probably like, what is
Nah,
it?
I'm bringing some stuff with me back. So just keep me in the loop so I don't come back and I'm on that toilet again. Because I ain't trying to come back and be on that toilet again trying to get used to the food.
You gotta just keep
I gotta
your body acclimated.
Keep my body used to it. Because I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna be like, okay, I eat all my food in the UK and come back. I know I'm gonna be in that toilet for crazy long again. I ain't trying to. That's one day I will remember. That's probably the longest I've ever been on the toilet.
Are y'all have McDonald's there for sure, right?
Oh my God. Your McDonald's don't taste like real food. It tastes so. I remember having a chicken nugget.
I was just about to say.
Nah, the chicken nuggets literally taste like cardboard.
I was just about to say.
It tastes like cardboard. I was like, what is this?
I hate
this.
McDonald's.
This must be some mystery meat. It must be horse meat. It must be something different. Because there is no way that was actually horse meat, crocodile meat. I don't know what it was.
Nah,
but it did not taste like food.
The chicken nuggets.
It did not taste like chicken. It did not taste.
No, yeah.
The
like what it
bad
was supposed
part
to be.
is like I've gotten used to it, bro. So it's like
No, like I do not like McDonald's. I haven't eaten there forever. But I was just wondering because like it McDonald's differs between like every country. So I was just thinking like, what was the differences between like what is y'all McDonald's like?
Oh, McDonald's tastes like actual meat.
actual
It
food.
tastes like actual chicken.
Like it tastes like someone's
actual
actually
fish.
back
Do
there
y'all-
cooking
Yes,
it.
it tastes like actual meats.
is y'all's ice cream machine like always broken or no? Is that not a
Ooh,
thing?
yeah, I think that's a universal McDonald's thing.
No, okay.
I think that's a universal.
I just wanted to see if we're getting
That's a universal
discriminated against
McDonald's
over here.
thing. All ice cream machines are broken.
Okay, yeah, I had to clear the air on that because I didn't know if it was just a U.S.
I
like
think that's everywhere. Even when I've gone around to like Sweden or like Paris to play games and stuff, it's still the same. Like you go and you're trying to get some ice cream. Hey guys, our service. Oh man.
So, on a different note, not regarding food, what were like your top choices for college wise, and how was the recruitment process with those schools? Because obviously you said you couldn't take visits or anything, you couldn't go to games and stuff.
Yeah, so my top schools, like at the end of it, was like Ole Miss, Miami, Baylor, Oklahoma, obviously, Clemson. Those were like Penn State came in later.
Baylor?
Yeah.
That kind of went over my head. Baylor?
No, but this is the thing.
Waco?
That was my first ever official visit.
It was Waco?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I mean,
Yeah, because it was an official visit.
Oh yeah, that's facts. You didn't have any
We could we could.
That was I've never had any base like like
He was like, dang, like
this is nice. This is nice.
like all the other times I came. To be honest, like when I came with the NFL, all these head coaches and all these schools are making it nice because we are with the NFL Academy, we're with the NFL. So it's not personally for us. But when I'm coming where it's personally for me, I'm the guy getting recruited, I'm the guy they want, then it's a different vibe. I was like when I went to Baylor, I felt loved. Yeah. I really felt loved, so that's why they were my top. But I feel like if I lived here, Baylor won't be on that list. Baylor will not be on that list.
Yeah, no shade to the university, but just Waco in general.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
I've never even been to Waco, but I've just heard that it's just not. I heard it's boring.
You never driven through it?
Oh
yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I even asked.
Only time I've been to Texas is when we played in Texas.
You gotta come to Katy, bro. Come to Houston.
Nah, bro.
I actually want to explore the US. Like I'm thinking about in summer just
exploring. Where are some like landmarks where you haven't been? Like some main US states or cities where you haven't been that you want to be? Like, have you been to LA?
No, I haven't been across that side. I've only stayed like in the northeastern like area.
Closer to the UK.
Yeah, that's all I've been.
So you've been to Florida, you've been to...
I've been to Florida, but that was only for the All-American game. You know one place I really want to go, or I've heard so much stories about?
What?
Is Miami. I've heard
what kind of stories you been hearing, bro?
I hear Miami.
What kind of stories you been hearing?
Looking for the hoochie.
I've heard a lot about Miami, right? And I'm just want to see if it's true or false.
Oh, it's true, brother.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's true, bro.
And I've never been to Miami, but I know it is true.
I have.
Like, I'm hearing you're in breakfast.
I almost went to Miami, bro.
Why'd you not go? What are you doing?
Oh, you did go to Miami.
Yes. That was one of my official visits.
Wait, where did y'all go for the service trip?
Miami.
Oh, it was Miami.
So you have been to Miami?
Yeah,
I've
been to Miami multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's seen it firsthand. I haven't. I just heard stories.
Like I'm hearing stories like even when it's breakfast early in the
Year
morning,
round,
you have people playing loud ass music, shaking the ass, like Nyash. So context. The word Nyash means like
bunda.
Bunda and Nyash is like the other word for like
arse.
A girl's arse.
Arse.
So just to make that clear, but yeah, I'm hearing early in the morning when it's breakfast, you have people playing loud music, Steve shaking like bunda. I'm like, what? I was like,
shaking bunda.
I'm like, what is going on in the morning when you're eating breakfast? All you're hearing is loud music. You're hearing Sexy Red, ski, and you have girls shaking ass, guys jumping up and down. Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah, but that's a real party city, man. They got crazy clubs out there. That's what I've heard.
I was going to take a visit to Miami, but obviously I committed to OU on the spot.
On the spot?
Yeah, I committed on the spot. I didn't expect to commit on the spot. Like even Coach V and Coach Bedenbaugh didn't expect me to commit on the spot, but it was just so raw. I committed.
Reeling it back into my question. Yeah.
Okay.
So take us through that process. No, you good.
So we have Miami, LA, Chicago. I don't want to go somewhere cold, but I want to experience it.
Wait, so is the UK not cold?
The UK is cold, but there's some places in the US where cold. Like you guys get snow. Like we don't get. Okay, the best way to explain UK weather is bipolar as hell.
Okay.
Like it is literally, you plan for every single occasion. Like in our bags, we plan for every single occasion. It could be the most sunniest day outside. Snap, bang out of nowhere, you have rain. Snap, bang, out of nowhere, you have snow or you have hailstones. Like, it is crazy. Like, in the UK, you don't listen to the weather forecast. You listen
to what you're seeing.
To what you see outside.
What you see, what you feeling.
Like, another thing I was talking about with some guys is, like, I don't think I've ever been in the UK where it's gone past probably 85.
Really?
So when it goes to summer workouts where I'm feeling at 110.
Oh, yeah. No, you might be cooked.
I don't know how I'm gonna...
Summers down here are like bad too, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It be humid,
like,
bro.
It get almost as hot as Houston. Hey, wait, when did you go to Houston? Like,
I went in summer, so I've trained in it.
Okay,
but it was not 110. I think when I went over there, it was like 100.
There's
it was
like
100, 99. It was like around that.
There's gonna be like 3 or 4 days like that we work out here.
I'm hearing 110.
It's gonna be like 110. It's gonna feel like 110. But it's gonna be like 105.
No, but are you hearing me? 110 while Smitty's running you?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
And then Smitty gets pissed if you don't make your time?
Yes,
bro.
That's gonna be experience.
That's those days where you lose about 5 pounds.
Once you start running them quads, shit get wicked, bro. I'm not gonna lie though.
You have PTSD right there.
But we didn't run as many quads last year. During the summer?
Yeah.
We mostly ran the
But we did ramps.
The 100s.
We also did ramps, though. We didn't do that 2 years ago.
I didn't do ramps.
Were you in that group that didn't have to do it? I hate you, bro.
We had this one day in the summer where so we had 3 groups, 6 o'clock, what is it, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock?
8 and 10.
Yeah, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. The 6 a.m. group, which I think was me. I was either
the first group didn't have to do it.
Yeah. But no. This is how it was. 6 a.m., I wasn't in that group, but they didn't have to do the ramps. 8 a.m. group, they had to do the ramps. It was like, what was it raining? Is that
It was
why?
like lightning.
Yeah, it was raining and lightning.
Okay.
But it didn't rain and lightning until the 8 a.m. group, so they had to do the ramps. And the ramps, or we talked about it in one of our other podcasts, but it's like the stadium ramps, like that are on the outside, where it's a steep incline, but it's like a long incline, and it goes like this. Yeah, they had to run like up and down those with Smitty, and I heard it was the worst thing that they've ever had to do here. But then the 10 a.m. group, which is what we were a part of, for some reason, we didn't do the ramps because it cleared up outside for like the thunder and lightning. So we did the stadiums like outside, just like running up the stairs.
That's
way easier.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah.
But I feel like he might incorporate the ramps this summer just because he saw how much it affected them.
I don't know. I feel like this season has really been about strength and just being physical and competing.
It's because it's the winter. The winter is a lot more physical.
The winter workout is mainly focused on like getting
it's like competition, getting the mindset right. But like once we get into summer, it's gonna be straight strength, speed. That's it, and a little bit of agility, but mostly strength and speed.
So you said you committed on the spot, correct?
Yeah, I did. I coached East House.
In your top, what were your top again? I forgot. Your top schools?
Ole Miss,
Baylor,
Miami,
Ole
Clemson.
Miss.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you, bro.
How'd you say it?
Ole.
Oh.
Yeah, OLE.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Baylor, and then obviously Oklahoma. Those are the 5.
So what made you?
Yeah, what cut your eye?
Like, what made you commit on the spot? Because you said you didn't even know.
So
you were
you know the most crazy thing is, the first day of my visit, I thought it was already over.
Wait, what?
Let me explain. So, first of all, we get out of the hotel. The guy at the desk gives us the wrong key cards to our rooms. So I originally, the original room I had was not decorated. Yeah, like,
oh no!
So we arrive at a noun and we're there and we say our names. And obviously we get here late because obviously it's like an international flight by the time we get here. It's crazy late. So we walk up to the desk and he goes, "Oh, what's your names?" So we say our names and he gives us these 2 key cards, right? Mind you, in the back, I see 2 like fancy key cards will say 24K. So I'm like, those are ours. But I was like, let me be respectful. Maybe I'm wrong. So I go over the cards he gives us. So we go up to the rooms and we're like, I open it. Obviously, I'm recording and doing my vlog for my official visit. So no one knows. This is the first time he had to tell the story.
Hey, better see what it is like.
So I'm there recording, and I'm there like, "Hey guys, about to show you my room for my official visit." And obviously, it's always a live reaction. I never fake my reaction. So I go in and I'm opening it whilst the camera. This is my first time walking in the room with my suitcase and my mum behind me. So I go in. I walk in the room and like, "Hey guys."
So it looks like there's no
Here's my room. It looks so great. And I'm trying to be respectful as possible. So I'm there like, what is going on? So I call Coach Bedenbaugh, and I'm like, "Coach, is this my hotel room?" I was like, "No, that's not right." So then I call Miss Lee, who was here at the time.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "No, Daniel, that's not your room." So we go back downstairs. Then we go to the cards I saw what clearly said 24K on it.
Yeah.
Then we get those rooms and I have to re-record the room reveal, walk in and try and act surprised or act like I haven't just been disappointed by what the room looked like beforehand. And then go in and be like, "Here's my room, guys." And now this time I'm sounding happy, excited. I'm seeing the cake, I'm seeing the cookies, I'm seeing all the snacks I wanted. But then we fall into another issue. They got my number wrong. My number was 75. I think they had 73.
That's a bad
Bro, that's a bad look.
They messed up twice, man.
So
in
we
the,
go
in the
in.
first 2 minutes.
My number's wrong. I don't realize. My mom realized. My mom tells me, I'm like, oh damn, my number's wrong. So then I message Miss Lee again, and I'm like, what number do you guys have on the system? And so I'm making sure for my photos it's going to be correct.
Yeah.
My number's 75. And she's like, yeah, I know your number's 75. I was like, how come there's 73 plastered all over my room? And she's like, oh, that's a mistake. I'm so sorry. Da, 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 da. So then the first night is really rocky, and this is when we're just first getting here. So we're like, damn. We walked in the room, we had nothing.
Wrong number.
We walked in another room, we had the wrong number. So I'm really like,
They might not pick us up tomorrow.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, should I call Coach Venables to make sure we're still on track for tomorrow? So we're going in, and we have the next day, and obviously this is game day.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the win season stuff. Obviously, Bedenbaugh was different because Bedenbaugh was in June, so obviously it was not in season. They had a bunch more time to spend with me. In season, they don't have a lot of time to spend. You're really there to just watch the game.
Yeah.
So I'm there for the game, and I meet everyone. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're from the UK." And one thing I can say, Oklahoma fans are amazing. Like, you Oklahoma fans are amazing because I'm there walking around Oklahoma on my visit, like going Canes and stuff. And it's absolute crazy. I'm getting stopped. Oh my God, you're the guy from the UK. You're the guy from across the pond. You're the guy. So I'm already like amazed from that. And obviously we go like Canes and Chick-fil-A because my mum says to Miss Lee she's never had Chick-fil-A before. I have, but she hasn't. So she was like, I really want to try Chick-fil-A. So lucky enough, I think, I'm not sure if it was a CEO or the female executive of Chick-fil-A was there at the game because obviously I think they're your sponsor.
Yeah, one of them.
So we're there and they give us a bunch of Chick-fil-A. So when we get back to the hotel, there is every single thing on the menu of Chick-fil-A. I couldn't finish it.
That's fire.
I was like, what can I do? There was every single thing on the menu. Chicken sandwiches, Spanish chicken sandwiches, deluxe, nugget, strips. It was everything.
That's crazy.
So mama gets to try everything and she's happy. And then we watch the game, and obviously this is a game you guys go 73 zip.
Oh, that was the first
Yeah.
game of the season.
That was the first game, and obviously this is my first ever college game. So I'm like, rah. I'm hearing the fans saying Boomer Sooner. I'm seeing them coming out on what do you call it? The cart.
The Sooner Schooner.
Yeah, the Sooner Schooner. I'm hearing the guns being shot. And I'm like, rah, this is amazing. And also I'm seeing you guys absolutely destroy Arkansas. Arkansas State, and I'm like, rah. So
that's one of the best games to come to if you're a recruit.
But also, that's one of the worst games though, because like by like the second half, almost everyone left.
Everyone left.
Yeah.
So I'm there inside. So obviously it's hot as well. So I go back inside with like Danny. Obviously Danny Okoye was on my visit as well. Like me and Danny Okoye both committed at Coach V's house.
Oh shoot.
So anyway, we fast forward it.
cool.
Yeah, it was amazing actually. So we fast forward everything to the final day. First day was rocky. Rocky may be an understatement, but very bad. We go to the next day of me seeing the game, seeing how much the team has improved, seeing how much the defense has improved, offense has improved, and watch the whole game with Coach Bedenbaugh afterwards was an amazing experience.
Yeah.
That's why I think I really came here, because Coach B right there and then showed me his love for the game, how much he focused on the details, and that's what I knew I needed.
Yeah.
So we go to the last day. Visit is about to be over. I'm like, I have other visits. Because obviously this is around the time where the new rule of I can take unlimited official visits. So I had full realm. I had full realm of taking how many visits I wanted to take, right? So I'm there like, maybe let me just go around and see more schools. And then we start getting into the conversation. This is about when it's about to end. This Coach V, Todd Bates, and Coach
Bates,
Schaefer. Coach Schaefer's.
Shavers, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm there, and Coach Schaefer starts saying a story about how his wife is born and bred from Clemson, and how she lived there, her whole family's there. And then she goes in to say the reason she didn't say no or has hesitation for when Coach Schaefer's got the job was because Coach Venables has changed Coach Schaefer as a man, as a player so much to the point she knows the reason that's who he is today. Like me and Danny were like, we've never heard that. You always hear the story of our coaches come over from other schools because it's amazing, but you never hear a story like that. Yeah. So Danny first committed. Like he had a call with his mum beforehand, so I think he already knew he was going to commit beforehand.
Yeah.
So he commits. So he stands up after we hear the story. We're both amazed. We've never heard anything as real as that in the recruiting world ever. So he commits on the spot. He hands in his chip. I'm there like, bruh, I'm mind blown. I've never heard a story like that, and it didn't feel like a pitch no more. It felt like genuine. It felt like a genuine type of conversation or just talking about a program and like wanting me to be better as a man. So I'm there like, damn. So I pull my mum to the side, and me and my mum go outside of Coach Venables' house, and we're talking, and we're like just talking about all our options, because obviously I literally have Clemson planned for the next week. So I remember I got off the phone with Dabo Sweeney like during the visit, because obviously they were planning my visit for me to come the next weekend. And obviously it was a night game in Death Valley as well. Yeah. So they were getting prepared for me, and I remember sitting there, I'm like, this may be the school, Mum. And she agrees with me as well. So obviously Coach V is very religion,
religious.
Yeah, he's very religious. So I'm very religious. My mom's very religious. So we're like, this may be the school. Like this may be the right place for me.
It's feeling right.
Yeah, it just felt right. And obviously when something is so right and so perfect in the moment, you don't waste time. You take it. Like you don't want to lose it or make a mistake to not go with that time felt right. Yeah. So we go back in. I'm like, Coach. I remember so vividly. I flipped the chip up in the air. I caught it.
Cinematic ass moment.
So I'm there flipping it. Make sure I'm not dropping it. Coach. I'm all in. So I remember that
That light skin and commitment, bro.
And then mind you, right? They think in general, by the way how me and my mom was acting across the whole visit, they mess up our visit.
Oh, so
they think the visit's done over. They've already messed up.
They're like, dang, bro, we messed it up.
We messed it up. So when I commit, I remember Coach V's eyes were like it was a pause of silence. He was like, I was like, yeah, man, let's go. And then he started talking and bring it in because he was so surprised that I commit. He was like, he was not expecting. And then obviously, you know how Coach Bedenbaugh was like, he's so to himself. Like he doesn't really have a lot of emotions, doesn't really say a lot of things unless it's football, right? This is the most biggest smile I've ever seen Coach B have on his face since I've been here. I remember he's just there looking, because he's just looking at my eyes, seeing my body language, see if it looks like I'm going to commit or not. And when he sees I commit, I remember Coach B's face just went like from this to like this. I have never seen Coach B smile that much.
Yeah.
So Coach B's there smiling. He's surprised. Coach V's surprised. We're there hugging it up, saying we've committed. And obviously, Danny's commitment was before mine, so Danny's he couldn't say anything about mine, but obviously he mentioned it. He was like, we have a bunch more silent commits, just know that. And obviously I commit later on in October, but like they really wasn't expecting it. Like even afterwards when we were talking, Coach Venables even said to me, he was like, man, Daniel, I didn't expect you, man, to commit on the spot. Like, that's amazing, man. And then we're just getting into it and just having the moment of committing.
Awesome, bro. That's so dope. You're never gonna forget that.
Nah, I ain't gonna forget that at all.
I can't believe, bro. Flip the
That's
a cinematic moment, bro. I know you didn't script that, man.
I gave it to him.
I'm all in.
I'm all in, Coach.
No, that's funny. That's cool though.
Very cool.
You have a commitment story? How did you commit?
Mine isn't like...
Yeah, mine's nowhere
near that. I ain't like, because mine was like... It was towards the end of COVID. Like, we weren't out of school, but like COVID was still like circulating. So like some stuff was still closed down. But it was around, I think like 2 weeks before my public, like my ceremony thing. So I just called Finley, and he was with like Kaylee, his wife, and then all his kids. And I was just like, I've been just showing him, I was like, yeah, like I think this is a place for me. You know, I've talked about it with my mom, my family, and I think I want to commit. And then all like Finley went crazy. His kids were like screaming. They're like, yeah. But I mean, yeah, I did. It was a pretty, I would say, generic commitment. Like it wasn't no.
I think mine was even worse than that, or at least my first commitment to Oregon. Mine was worse than that. I texted.
Oh, so you flipped?
You texted?
You texted? Nah, text is crazy. Text is absolutely outrageous.
No, because listen. I remember exactly where I was too. I was in Houston. I was actually in Third Ward. I was at U of H because we had like this high school like photo shoot for the senior season, and I had tried calling him and he didn't pick up, and he was like, "My bad." He was like, "I'm in a meeting," blah blah blah, and I was like, "Oh, okay, well, like I want to commit," and then he was like, "Oh no way, like I'm gonna call you back in a second," and I was like, "All right, man."
You talking about Gundy?
Nah, this is when I was committed. This is when I committed to Oregon. When I committed, my next commitment was better. I committed on my visit, but that was to.
Wait, so you flipped?
Yeah, I flipped.
Did you text again? Like you gave him the text back saying,
"Oh no,
I commit."
No, I had to call him. I called. Yeah,
sorry, coach.
Yeah, I called the Oregon staff back and was like, "I'm gonna have to."
You really treated Oregon like a girl. You're like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about committing. I'm really thinking about it. I'm really committed."
Actually,
I
really just want to focus. I want to focus on my craft.
I want to focus on myself.
I told him basically, if we're gonna say it like that, I basically told this girl, I was like,
the girl analogy.
I was like, I'm committed with you. I'm locked in. And then over the months, I wasn't really seeing it back. So I was like, I'm gonna explore my options. I'm gonna explore my options, and I want you to explore your options too. And then I had to come back and break it off completely. I was like, you know what? This relationship's not working. And I'm gonna have to break it off.
So nice, long, clean break. Farewell.
Yeah. But nah, mine was kind of like yours. I came to a game, and it was actually Halloween weekend, and I didn't.
What's Halloween weekend?
Halloween weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you ever experienced Halloween?
Oh my God, I'm hearing stories about Halloween. Apparently people go
Halloween,
crazy for
Halloween, bro.
I'm hearing people go crazy.
Wait, so
for Halloween.
do y'all have Halloween in the UK?
Yeah. Whoa.
I was about to say.
Of course we have Halloween, but like for Halloween for us, like some people,
on the college campus,
like some people go crazy. But
like college campus.
Yeah, it's not crazy like on the university campus. But I'm hearing you guys go crazy.
Yeah, man, you gotta get your costume
anyway, I was
ready.
Spencer this year.
You said what?
I was Spencer this year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Couple months.
But no, it was actually when Lincoln Riley was still here, and I was in his love Snake. I was in his office, and we were talking, and I was just like, I want to commit. And he's like, oh, I was like, okay, right. But
I actually have a question.
What's up?
How did Lincoln leave? Because I'm hearing the way how he
like
left
this,
so bad.
like this. I didn't get a single call, text.
You know the meme where like the dude holds up the peace sign just slowly.
Yeah, just a bit.
That was it, bro.
Yeah, I like a lot. The only
I ain't
person
get a text. I ain't get a
only person who
bro.
texted me was Coach Gundy, and he was
still
saying,
on stuff.
so,
Yeah, that's the only person. Finley texted me, and I respect it because he was straight up. He was like, honestly, he was like, I knew he wasn't. He told me for sure he wasn't going to South California, but he was like, yeah, like as far as my job, like I don't know if the next coach is gonna like want me to stay on staff or like. He was like, I don't want to lie to you. Like, my job security right now isn't like guaranteed, but I'm gonna do everything I can to stay. So really, all the coaches that Lincoln didn't take with him were like scrambling to find out information, find out details about their job. Because like you gotta think about it too. Like it doesn't just affect them. It's like their family, their kids. Like they gotta up and leave everything if the new coach isn't messing with them. So
I'm not gonna lie, coaches' families go through so much.
Oh yeah, it's basically like a military family, but like. Moving wise, not like
I feel like football in general.
Yeah.
Your life is so dependent on where you are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What team you're at, and if you're not at that team, you're at another team. You have to literally move your whole entire life, your whole entire family.
Yeah.
And this game takes a lot. Yeah, like you have sacrificed a lot to like even just be at a Division I level.
Definitely.
Like your family really does suffer.
But it's for good. It's for a good reason.
Oh yeah,
Trying to
it's
get that
for
paycheck.
good comings in the future.
But nah, man. What was? I want to ask another UK question.
I was literally about to ask a question to you guys.
All right,
Yeah,
go
because
ahead.
I was gonna ask you if you had any questions for us.
So I have a question. What do you guys think of the UK?
What do we think of it? Like,
Like outside, obviously you guys haven't been to the UK. From what you've seen on TV, television, social media, what's your stereotypes about the UK?
stereotypes. There used to be like a trend on TikTok. It was like, it would show like a monster.
So basically,
It would show like a monster.
it started off with like we think all y'all got like bad teeth, like messed up teeth.
Okay.
So it started with that. Like it would show like some generic white dude with like his teeth going all in different directions, and he'd be like talking like. I don't even know how to replicate it,
bro.
but
Yeah.
honestly, I want to pull up a picture just to show you.
It would like it started out with like it started out with like an actual like person, and then over time people just exaggerate it, turn into like a monster, and it would be like, "Want some scrumpets and tea?" and or like some like just dumb like
Yeah.
It would be like they would like up the audio, so it'd be like ear rape, bro. Like you couldn't hear anything. Like I honestly don't know what the trend even like was or why it
I
started.
don't even know how
bro.
to search this.
Wait. Clarifications. Those are crackheads. Those are people who do drugs. In the UK, we have very good teeth because we have free healthcare. All the way up to the age of 18. So we get free braces, all of that, all the way up to the age of 18. So we have good very teeth. Just to clear up that trend. Just to take away that stereotype.
Did you find one? Yeah.
Look at this shit, bro. Oh, Dad just took a screenshot.
I didn't know that.
That was like a
We
trend.
didn't see that.
That was like a trend for like a month here, bro.
There is no way. There is no way.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know that. That trend never came from the UK.
Like what, bro?
Nah, there's no way.
Oh, and also another big stereotype is like y'all have to like settle all differences with like knives and swords and like have sword fights.
See, I can't really argue that because we don't have guns.
Yeah.
We just have a bunch of knife crime. And a bunch of
y'all,
hand-to-hand combat.
y'all's cops don't have guns either, right?
No, yeah, our base police only have tasers and batons. right?
Batons.
So it's only the special armed forces will have to be called up who have guns.
That's crazy.
That's why the base police gets bleeding.
So
in the
I
UK.
mean, I feel like the stereotype started from like a factual thing, and then just over time got like dramatized.
Yeah.
bro. Like especially the bayonets and like what you were just talking about, and especially the bad teeth shit.
I didn't know that. I really thought. What about you think about food?
Food? I don't.
Oh, beans for breakfast?
Oh my god.
Scrumpets?
What is this?
What's crumpet? You mean crumpet?
Crumpets. That's what I
There
meant.
you go.
Crumpets
What's a
and tea.
crumpet?
Crumpets and tea. That's what I meant.
What's a crumpet?
What is a crumpet?
Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this, but
What would you compare it to if you could?
okay, the best one I can compare it to a crumpet, a biscuit. Biscuit is way more harder and it's more or it's less sweet. It's
So
more
crumpets
savory.
like kind of like
like a
bread.
crumpet is more savory. Like okay, you know what? Here we go.
So a crumpet is harder.
Then a biscuit.
Okay, so a biscuit's more fluffy and
Yeah.
okay, and the crumpet's just like
You know what the best way
more-
to explain it is bread.
Okay.
It's like a
So a crumpet's
bready
just
dough.
So I was always be like, it's bread.
No, it's a crumpet.
Okay, for sure. Let me look this up. I need to see a picture. I can't just
Crumpets and tea.
crumpets.
You have any more?
But however, you'll see a difference because it has a bunch of holes in it.
Oh.
That does not look appealing at all.
And it has a bunch of holes in between.
Maybe with some honey.
And
Okay,
you have
okay,
honey,
okay,
you have
okay.
Maybe with
butter.
some honey.
Yeah.
Some of these look pretty good, but like, don't people have like a fear
Yeah.
That like if they see a bunch
It's
of
like
holes.
trypophobia or
Yeah,
something.
something like that. I feel like this would trigger them.
It's basically what like a pancake looks like when it's cooking.
It is.
Yeah. It basically looks like a pancake when it's cooking, when it has all those holes coming through.
Nah, pancakes don't really have. Oh, like when it's like
Like
first
when
it's
it's first cooking. That's why I
Okay.
said like a biscuit with a bunch of holes in them.
Am I
and more thicker.
Am I tweaking, or were you talking about y'all's steering wheels on the opposite side?
Yes.
It is? Okay, I
So,
was just making sure.
everything is
So
switched.
that had to be like weird, like.
Oh yeah,
Like
do you have to get
driving-
used to that?
So yes, I do have
Imagine
to
if
get used to
ours
that.
was on the right side. I'd be like, what?
I wouldn't know how to drive. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And you drive on the left side too, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
okay,
I
I
know, that
have
would-
another amazing story for you guys.
That would mess me up. I ain't gonna lie.
So I'm going to the car dealership because I'm trying to get a car around here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to all these dealerships. I'm test driving all these cars. And obviously I'm doing well. I haven't driven on the wrong side of the road right. I get in a TRX, the biggest friggin' truck you guys have, right? And we're coming out of the parking lot. And the guy says, turn right. I'm like, I don't need to think too much about it because obviously all the times I was driving all the other cars, I was thinking so much, don't be on the wrong side of the road, don't be on the wrong side of the road. I'm not thinking this much. So I'm in there, I'm like, I don't need to think about it. I can drive in the US now. So I'm going and he's like, turn right. And obviously it's a straight immediate right. But I keep on going and going and going, and then I turn right. So I'm on the other side of the road. So I'm on the left-hand side of the road. Even though I'm supposed to be driving on the right-hand side of the road. He was so scared. Like, I think he was praying to God in his head.
I'd be like, bro,
He was praying to God in his head. So I'm here on the other side, and mind you, there's a barrier in between.
Yeah.
So it's not like I can just switch over real quick. It's an actual...
You're gonna hit a U-turn, bro?
Is an actual barrier. Yeah. So and I've already gone past the barrier like entrance to go through it. So he's like, okay, Daniel, can you please? And he's like stuttering. He's so scared in his head. He's like, Daniel, can you just quickly but most carefully and safely just speed up, go to the end of the road and get on the right side of the road? I'm like, why? and he's like, Daniel, just so you know, we on the wrong side of the road. I'm like, no. So I accelerate, slow down just as the turn comes back because I don't want someone to literally come in right in front of me. And obviously I haven't bought this car, so I'm in a TR.
Yeah. Bro, it's in the biggest truck available.
Yeah, biggest truck
on the
available
wrong side of the road.
on the wrong side of the road. So I'm there speeding, trying to get onto the right side of the road and slowing down so I don't get hit. And obviously it was a stop sign. I still don't understand the stop signs. I get it, but I don't get it. We have a bunch of traffic lights.
Okay, I can explain it to you. Though.
And then we turn and we get on the right side of the road. But he was very scared.
So stop signs can be confusing, especially when like
The freeway ones get
the
like...
four-way ones.
Oh, four-way, my bad.
Yeah.
Four-way one was what
Right
got me.
away.
Yeah,
Because I've already taken your learning driving test.
You have.
Yeah. I haven't taken your physical one, but I've taken your written one.
So basically, it's whoever gets there first, and then it's like
If you think you
it's a
get there,
situation.
yeah.
So like, if
Say the same thing.
if everyone gets there at the same time, then the person to your right has the right of way. So if two cars pull up like this at the same time, the furthest to the right goes first, and then
Okay.
it's the one to the left. And if all four get there at the same time,
Basically,
You're just gonna have to choose.
You
Like,
just
yeah.
like, is he gonna go?
you'll be looking at him.
crazy.
You'll be looking at him, and then you inch forward, and then you go. But
So isn't it a battle about who's going to take the risk first? Like you must be.
If everyone comes to stop at first, it's basically what it is.
There must have been like a story or something where you're just there and you're just like go a bit forward, stop, go a bit forward.
Oh,
stop.
no, definitely.
And no one is taking
Definitely, because like
taking it.
someone
On
will
campus,
go,
bro?
and then they'll go, and then you stop,
and
and
then
then
you
go,
stop.
On campus. Ooh, these little blonde little white girls, bro, be pissing me off, bro. They be pissing me off, bro. First of all, you know this whole little walkway, like this whole like road over here. We like pedestrians have the right of way. Like it's a big crosswalk basically. This whole road.
Okay, yeah, no.
Okay, I
know exactly where you're going.
This whole road is a big crosswalk, bro. So like every single day after we get done, I'll walk out there, look to my left, look to my right, start walking out. I just see her zoom. I'm like, You could have just killed me, bro. Like, you dead ass could have just killed me,
Like, bro, I'm literally on a walkway. You see the white lines, everything.
And
it's clear.
every-
I start walking, and then you
Listen.
just see a.
But listen. Every time it's a middle-aged to old man, they mess with me. They know the rules of the road. Every time, I can say the same thing with middle-aged to old female. But
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The young dudes don't be stopping for me either.
Yeah.
Like sometimes.
really, but I would say it's more prevalent with the girls, bro. Because every time someone almost hits me or runs me over, I'll look inside the car and it's just 4 white girls, 4 blonde white girls. I'm just like, bro, learn the rules. Like you could be like, that's manslaughter, bro. Like
No, but wait.
Like-
This is a crazy thought, but I've always had this thought, right?
What's up?
Just in the case of an event, if this does happen to me and I get hit by a car, I'm jumping up and going straight for the windscreen.
Straight for the what?
the windshield.
Yes. I'm jumping up and going straight for the windshield. Because if you think about it, I'm going to do more damage to them and the
And
window.
you don't get paid if you survive.
Yeah. No cap.
Than me getting hit and being like,
Nah,
oh no.
If I get hit, man,
Oh, they paying. They paying a bag, bro. If I get
Nah,
hit,
bro,
they paying-
I'm jumping up.
my
I'm
leg.
landing and impacting the windshield, and the windshield would be smashed.
Nah,
and
yeah,
everything.
you would mess around and
Look how big I am. Imagine I'm just jumping up. Pew, pew.
But that pisses me off. And then stop signs, they just don't understand. And it pisses me off because like I'll have the right of way. I'll start going. They'll completely cut me off. And I'll do this action, and they'll look at me and like give me like a smirk little face. I'm like, bro, you don't know the rules. Like what? Like
See,
what are we
this
even
is
doing
what
right now?
this
It
is
pisses
what
me
I
off
mean.
so much.
Stop signs are so controversial. Like, what about if they just don't want to stop?
They don't gotta stop, honestly.
At a stop sign?
They'll
You better hope a cop. You better hope there's not a because that is
Because for us in the
illegal.
UK, there are so many traffic lights that even if you run the traffic lights, you get a ticket. Like there are so many cameras in the UK. Like if you do something, it's so hard to get away with it.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, like if you really wanted to, you could run all the stop signs just as long as there's
I
no
didn't
stop
know
sign.
this. So when like me and my mom came in for the first time, she's driving.
I'm not telling. Hold on. I'm not telling you to go out and start running a bunch of stop signs.
Nah,
Because there
I'm-
is
I'm-
definitely cameras that
Yeah, of course.
take a picture of your license plate. And,
But I'm hearing there's basically none on the motorway. Well, sorry, you guys call it the highway.
yeah,
We
interstate
call it the
highway.
motorway, but you guys call it the highway.
You call it the what?
Motorway.
Multi-way?
Motor.
Oh,
Motorway.
motorway?
Not the highway.
Motor.
Highway, y'all.
Motor.
See,
Interstate.
one thing I really want to do is unlock the country accent.
I'm not gonna lie, you're not in the right place for you are in the right place, but you're not in the right place. Like you gotta go to a different part of Oklahoma to get that country accent.
Like I'm trying to master my accent. Like so, like everyone.
Can you try to do like a normal American accent like we have?
Hey guys, hey man, I'm here out here chilling. I'm
still hear that.
No, but everyone says this is because you know I'm from the UK.
No, but it's like
But if I'm
you're-
not from the UK,
you like-
you'll think I'm from somewhere.
Be like, I want a burger and some fries.
You drag certain syllables that we don't drag. Like,
Yeah.
like
Wait, okay, you say it real quick.
Say, can I have some burger and some fries? Can I have a burger and some fries?
Can I have some burgers, fries?
I heard a little on the fries. It's
Just be like,
fries.
I don't know. What's like a good? I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, you want to hop in the car real quick?
It was the
Better.
car was a
The
little
car.
bit. It'd be like car.
Hey man, what up, Jit? You good? You good, fool?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Is there something off about it? I can't pinpoint it.
No, it's because you know I'm from the UK. That's what it is. I'm telling you, when I got bored of people asking me questions at camp, you know what I'll be like? I'll be like, hey man, I'm from Baltimore. I'll be faking it.
Baltimore.
I'll be faking. I'm from Baltimore. I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to fake it. I'm trying to fake it, man.
Are you trying to
Because
say
sometimes I got
Baltimore?
tired. At the beginning, I got so tired of the questions. Now I'm used to it. But at the beginning, I got so tired. So I used to try and use a fake accent.
Did it work?
Yes.
It used to work.
Yes. It's only because you know I'm from the UK.
They probably thought something was wrong with you.
In my head, I thought they were taking it. Maybe they're just looking at me crazy, like, what is this dude saying? Maybe that's what's going through their head.
That's great. I want to try. Hold on. Say something like, I'm gonna try your accent.
Okay, you ready for this? Do you want a glass of water?
Do you want a glass of water?
That was awful.
Do you? Wait, say
Say
it
it
again.
again. Say it again.
Do you want
Do you
a glass of water?
want a glass of water?
Do you?
See, the
want,
water was pretty good.
Do you want a glass of water?
Do you?
That was
Do
awful.
you want a glass of water? Was that? I think that was pretty
What do
good.
you like
I
exactly?
think that was pretty good. I think that was really. It was a. All right. But see, that's how yours sounds to us.
Yeah, okay, nah, fans, I get it. No, but there was one person I met, right, who has the best accent so far, right? Is a female called Jada. She has the best accent.
The best UK accent.
Best UK accent from any US person so far. And the reason she's so good at it is because she's addicted to watching all
No
these
way.
Love Island.
I knew it. I knew it.
UK YouTubers like
Yeah.
KSI, all the female UK YouTubers. So from there, she's always just been trying to speak in a UK accent, so she just got so good at it.
That's crazy.
No joke, she first did it to me, I thought she was from the UK. I was like, oh my God, there's someone like me? And she pump faked me. She got me. Like, she fully got me. I was like, no, I'm from the US. I was like, what?
Damn.
I was so happy. I was like, yeah, another person from the UK. And she's like, no, I'm from the US. I just have a good accent.
That sucks.
Well,
I don't have.
you have any more questions? You have any more questions for us? We can get one.
Could be
We
about
get
anything.
one or two more questions if you have
About
them.
anything? What did you think the NFL Academy was?
I had no
No,
idea.
yeah, I thought it was just like an alternate high school you could go to, like IMG.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I didn't know it was like a thing separate from high school.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought
It's classified as high school, but for us, it's not high school. That makes sense.
yeah. I thought it just was like a regular high school just for football players.
That's pretty much what I thought it was.
Yeah.
And then I feel like the one other debate is, do you think football is a type of sport where you don't need to play it for long, you just need to be athletic?
That's hard because there's so many like positions that you can play in football. Like, I can just be really good at kicking a ball, just in general, and then spend like 2 months, 3 months preparing to kick a football like through a goal and be pretty good. But like, if like your position, like if I'm just athletic and then I try to hop into
Not gonna work.
being an O lineman, like you're a rarity. Like if you took like 100 people that were really athletic and told them to do what you did, maybe like 10 of them, maybe 10 of them are actually like gonna do something with it. But I don't know.
I think on offense, the easiest position for that would probably be running back.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah, definitely.
And then defense, I don't know. Maybe like
D-line.
D end or something.
Yeah, well, like we have
still
a
have to
lot
be
of guys
very-
who play as D-line.
You still have to be very like technical, but like I feel like base, like no experience. I feel like D end or something on the D line.
It's hard for me to like even gauge that because I just
You can't comprehend it.
You don't be
yeah.
messing with the D line.
No, like I just know so much football, so it's hard for me to think like what it would be like if I didn't know any football. Like what the, because if you put me at safety right now, I wouldn't.
I
do
just
too
do
bad.
it based off of like when I was younger and I didn't know how to play football. What was my first position? D end, and I went fed at D end, bro. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I was going fed. Bro.
But at the same time, if you were like that at this level, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Do you have any Coach Bedenbaugh stories?
Bedenbaugh.
Not any ones that are appropriate.
Not anyone's I can say on the pod. No. Oh. Nah. Bedenbaugh's a man of few words if you're not in
His
the
position.
O-line.
Ooh, I'm not gonna
O-line
lie.
room.
He did give me a chip though. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been more proud of a chip. Because I don't remember the last time he gave a chip to another like skill position.
Yeah.
And they gave it to me. I was like, okay, Bedenbaugh, I see you. Hey, appreciate you, man. But nah, that was it.
I think, you know what I'm saying? I think that wraps up this lovely episode of Red
This
Dirt
was a long
Rambles.
episode.
It was a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah. That's why
It's
when you have the UK
good
versus
chat,
US.
though. Good chat.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Good chat for sure.
Definitely had a long couple arguments in there.
But the phrase,
Oh, yeah,
if y'all have stuck to watch it this long of the video is
Crumpets.
UK. Ooh, I was gonna say UK to US pipeline, but let's do crumpets. Crumpets quotations. Put it in the comments if you made it this far. You got anything you want to say to the fans, Mr. Daniel?
Just want to say happy to be here. Can't wait to play, perform on the field.
Plug your YouTube.
Okay,
yeah, plug
Fez.
the YouTube,
So,
plug
so on all my social media platforms, it's official_grind4 on absolutely everything.
What?
Official grind 4.
Official Grand 4.
Oh my god. Official_grind.
Oh.
4. Damn.
Official_grind 4.
You still don't understand the accent, my boy?
Nah, I can't. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but that's it for all platforms. Just Boomer Sooner, baby.
Boomer Sooner, baby.
Boomer Sooner.
Boomer Sooner,
Wait, you know what?
baby.
I have one thing for the comments. Huh? How do I say Boomer Sooner? That's a good one.
Spell out
how I say
how
Boomer
he
Sooner.
says Boomer Sooner.
That's a good one. Yeah, for sure.
As always, thank y'all for watching. Stay blessed.